New England Patriots at the Green Bay Packers. Um, this game, Mac Jones got hurt, and Zappe came in and played actually pretty well. The offense has been very stagnant for the Patriots, and it looked like they got a spark lit under them seriously. And I don't know, man. I obviously they're gonna put Mac Jones back in, but he looked a lot better than what Mac Jones has looked this year, even though he's a seventh round pick. Uh, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, they've kind of looked a little like under what I expect them to be every game. Their running game is at a slow decline right now. They're still running well, but they have two really good backs, and I don't know if they're not creating holes for him or if that was just a tough run defense. But uh, Rodgers and the running game should get you more offensive yards, I feel, even if you have a lackluster wide receiver group. But they ended up with the win. They looked like they were going to be losing this game for a while here. I was surprised that the Patriots made it this much of a game, especially it being a plus 9.5 for the Patriots. I mean, it's not a lot of points, but for the NFL, that's a lot of points. And that means they thought the Packers were going to crush them. So it was a really, really actually entertaining game. Zappy looked like really polished. I liked the way he led the team, and I mean he looks like what Mac Jones should be. And Mac Jones has not been Mac Jones this year. Uh, like I said, he's capped out. So I mean he's in a slump, so he could get better. But like what you saw the best of last year is his ceiling. So I don't know. Maybe Belichick is ruthless and sits Mac on the bench, but it seems like Mac Jones is their boy, so I highly doubt that. Um, but the Green Bay Packers, I feel like they'll probably win the division just because the Vikings are super shaky. Lions are looking trash again. And the Bears are just super inconsistent, and they have no playmakers. And so I think the division's an easy division champ, but they have got to fix some things before they get to the postseason. And it seems like I mean, the Buccaneers almost came back on the Packers and almost won that game. If the Buccaneers would have converted a 2-point conversion at the end, they probably would have went to overtime, and who knows what have happened then. Uh, Now they had the Patriots come back on them at home, and I don't know. It seems like Rodgers is really lackluster in the clutch moments this year so far, and he usually is anyway. He's usually really fun to watch, great arm, puts up a bunch of stats, a bunch of wins, kind of like I would guess like the modern day Peyton Manning, stats wise. You know, postseason cut short, but great stats, MVPs like crazy. Um, so I think they got some meshing to do. That offense needs to really dial it down and put their nose to the grindstone and figure something out because Christian Watson had a few good plays. I get it. And I know it takes Rodgers a while to mesh with his receivers or trust them. I think Christian Watson will eventually be like a number one fantasy wide receiver eventually. Devontae Adams wasn't great right off the bat. And so I think that this team needs time and Aaron Rodgers wants it now. And I think the fans want it now. So hopefully they can mesh together, but as of right now, their offense still kind of looks not as good as they could be.